Which of the following commands causes our /dev/sdb to be overwritten by zeros? Just a little bit of context, SDA, SDB, and SDC are essentially disks, and you might hear them be called something slightly else, but it'll still relate to disks. I'm just going to generalize it and call it disks. So SDA, SDB, SDC, they're just disk types. We need to find which is going to overwrite our disk with zeros. Now let's look at what we were given. I see two right off the bat that are going to be incorrect. So the first one is going to be the bottom one, and that essentially is going to back up our SBD, but it's not going to overwrite it with anything. So that cannot be our answer. And the second one that's incorrect is going to be the DD if dev SDA, and then we have our OF equal to, which is output file by the way, IF, OF, input file, output file is equal to dev SDB. What this one is going to do is it's taking our input file of SDA and it's going to overwrite SDB. But if SDA isn't all zeros, SDB, which is what we're focusing on, is just going to be a copy of our SDA. So that cannot be our answer. Now we have the top two. The top two are essentially the same thing, but in reverse. Now pause, think about it for a second. Which command causes the dev SDB to be overwritten with zeros? Look at our input file. Well, if the first one, and we look at the first one, if our DD, which is a copy in Linux, if our input file is this dev 0 and the output file is the dev SDB, well, if we're inputting zeros to our SDB, that means we are going to overwrite our SDB with zeros. So with that knowledge, you can probably guess that the answer for this problem is going to be DD, so copy, if or input file, dev 0 off or output file is equal to dev SDB. And this is going to give us the answer for this problem. It's going to overwrite SDB with zeros.